most loyalist.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I had to get my fireworks. If you tapped in on YouTube, man, welcome, welcome.
Yeah, we here. We locked in. Feel me? 2/3. Y'all know what the vibe is. Shouts to our dog Manny, man. Sending thoughts with Manny. Our hearts is going out, to Manny, his family right now.
Yes, sir.
While he's away. Yeah.
Sir.
What's the word, man?
And we here, man. What a Memorial Day weekend it was, but we here, man.
Man, was it? Yeah, I hope y'all listened. You feel me? I hope y'all broke out the grills, the charcoal. I hope y'all got to it, man, because I did. It was fantastic. You feel me? Sunday was straight Blackstone grilling and Cutwaters chilling. Feel me? Having the time of my life.
Flipping meats.
Come on, man.
Come on.
Burgers. And I really and truly, the Blackstone grill, what I like about it is there's infinite things you could do. Like I can make hibachi, I could grill, I can make pancakes, breakfast, I could fry fish on it if I want to. Like I could do mad things. You feel me? But Sunday, kept it basic. Burgers, hot dogs, some sausages, some links. You feel me? Got a little freaky, threw some maple bacon on there just to see like what could really happen. You feel me? It's a flat top, so I could, you feel me? I can't throw bacon on a charcoal grill. That's wild. But a flat top grill, I could throw bacon on here. Threw the whole pack on there. You feel me? We have bacon cheeseburgers.
Ooh.
You feel me? I'll tell you, hey, look, this is just the beginning. You feel me? We're just getting started.
He said bacon cheeseburgers.
Freaky. Come on, man. Y'all know y'all go to barbecues and it's craft singles with your burgers on your Bubba burgers.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. I got a Blackstone, so I could get a little freaky if I want to. You know what I'm saying?
Talk that talk.
Yeah,
talk that talk.
Nigga, I chopped up a whole onion and threw it on there. You feel me? Just to saute, you feel me?
You killing the game.
Right. just to get right, I chopped the whole onion up, just threw it on there. You feel me? Y'all not throwing onions on y'all grills, on y'all charcoal grills. What y'all doing, man?
They not. They really not. Trust me.
Next time I'm gonna get real freaky. I'm gonna crack some eggs. You feel me? I'm gonna crack a couple eggs, throw it on the burgers. Really get right.
So we got the the bacon burgers with eggs on top of that.
Oh, you ain't never had a burger with egg?
No, I have. I'm just saying that you doing that out like on the grill, like you
off the humbug, just because I can.
That's that grown man. See, that's luxurious grown man living right there.
Because here's the thing, my son watching T-Smile out Hood Legend, I ain't going front. It really, as much as it is like buffoonery, at the same time, it opens your mind because it's like, yo, my son doesn't limit himself with his food. You feel me? It's like he ordered 3 McDoubles and put 3 over easy eggs on the McDoubles. I didn't even know you could do that. So I was like, yo, why when it comes to the grill, why am I limiting myself? Let me chop some onions and jalapenos up, throw them in the corner. You feel me? Saute those down. Boom. Let me throw some maplewood bacon on the grill. Boom. You feel me? Let me grill up some patties over here. Season those up. Throw links on this side. And fries, scramble or over easy the eggs down here. Boom. Why would I limit myself when it comes to my blacktop? Come on, man.
Ate like a king.
Telling you. You feel me? We gotta start BBQing, man. Nah, then my cousin, he was barbecuing too. You feel me? His barbecue was a little different. You know what I'm saying? He barbecued up. Oh, I made chicken too. That's barbecued up some honey chipotle chicken. You feel me? Threw that on the grill just cause, and I ain't never did it before. But I'm like, yo, let me just see. Boom, threw some. You feel me? Threw some chicken thighs on there. Came out fire. Come on, man. Fantastic weekend, if you ask me.
That's fire. That's what I like to hear. Amazing eats.
Yo, like I said, man, we getting old. We the new adults. So all y'all out here talking about, yo, who cooking? Who cooking? You cooking.
Word.
Stop talking about who. No, you. Go get you a little grill from Home Depot. $60 for the little red square grill with the charcoal. Get you some charcoal. They come two in a bundle. Boom. Everybody, you feel me? Each one teach one. Somebody bring some hamburger buns. Somebody bring patties. Somebody bring cheese, hot dogs. Boom. And then you gonna have somebody to grill. It don't take too much. You just gotta put it in motion.
Nah, that's a fact.
Word. And then once you got the music going outside, the weather nice.
The vibes, the drinks with it.
Word, the vibe, you drinking your little drink, you dancing on the grill, doing your little two step, you chilling. You chilling for real.
With your slides on, toes out.
I'm telling you. Nike slides too.
Come on, man.
Chill, I'm telling you, man.
I
gotta get right.
It don't get much better than that.
I'm telling you. Wait till we have this BAT cookout this summer. Feel me? I'm on the grill going stupid. I'm on the grill wilding.
Got Eve on the grill going crazy.
Nigga flipping burger. I'm flipping the burger patty up in the air, catching the joint behind my back.
See, that's when we get too crazy.
Going dumb.
Patty's all on the ground.
Nah, if it's on the ground, we gonna pick it up quick. Kiss it up to God.
Give it to Manny.
Dust it off.
Yeah. That's all, man. That
was my Memorial Day or Memorial Weekend, I should say.
That's good, man. I love to hear it, man. We had a lot of. Let me just say, I had a great Memorial Day weekend as well, man. You know what I'm saying? With the fam. You know what I'm saying? I touched the grill too. I was nothing like Eve on the grill. You know what I'm saying? That's I got to get my skills up on there. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning. I'm a work in progress. I'm gonna get.
They had you flipping chicken.
Nah, not chicken. We'll do some burgers on there. Nothing too crazy. You know what I'm saying? Did it calm? You know what I'm saying? Now that you like my story in comparison to yours is nothing. So you know, just some calm vibes for me. But I had a great Memorial Day weekend as well. You know what I'm saying? I can't complain. Once you spend time with the fam and all of that, everything's good.
Word.
Yeah.
I mean, my story ain't nothing crazy. It was really the first time I really got to use the Blackstone. So I spent Saturday setting it up, and then Sunday I went to work, came home. I was like, yeah, it's time to get active. Went to the liquor store, bought some cut waters, put those in the freezer, let them get nice and frosty. Because you can't cook with a warm or even like a room temperature drink. Like you need a frosty drink whenever you outside grilling.
For sure.
Had me 2 cut waters, man. I was in the zone. Had some R&B on the Bluetooth. Little Keisha Cole going. I'm in the zone.
What you were sipping on?
What was I saying? It was the I think it was the lime margarita cut water. Them joints be hitting, so I ain't gonna front. Especially when they cold. Ooh wee. Yeah.
Ooh wee.
I had 2 of them. Come on, son. Started getting active.
Yeah, man. Shouts out.
Yo. Wait till I get steaks on there, some shrimp. It's a wrap.
Oh Lord. Steaks and shrimps on there? Nah, you in a different league right there.
When I start doing the hibachi on the grill,
see,
I'm telling you, my options is endless when it comes
trying to get called up to the major leagues right there. That's what that is right there.
Telling you, undrafted. I'm nice.
Man, it's been a whole lot of things going on this weekend, Memorial Day weekend. the NBA playoffs is going on.
Man.
How you feeling so far, man?
It's a lot of frauds, man. Yo, the NBA is a suspect. Adam Silver, you will pay for your sins, man. If New York does not go to the NBA Finals, Adam Silver, you have a first class ticket to hell, brother, man. Let me tell you, the league does not want to see Indiana versus Oklahoma City. What kind of NBA Finals is that? You feel me?
Swag.
We barely wanted to see a couple years ago Miami versus Denver. That was a terrible, bro. That was probably one of the most boring NBA finals I ever watched. Be real.
Man.
Be real.
I caught myself. You got it.
Real. That finals was boring. It ended in 5 games. Cause Jokic is all ball, no games. I'm not coming here to play. I'm gonna clean y'all up real quick, and I'm gonna go play with my horsey back at the crib. But I'm telling you, bro, like this is not what we want to see. Who want to travel to Indiana?
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Who want to travel to Oklahoma? Now, if we got listeners out there, this is nothing against y'all. This is just the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? We need big city, bright lights, not Indiana, not cornfields.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And the superstars. Like, I want to see my boy Ant out there, son. I want to see the Knicks.
It might be a fraud, man. It might be a fraud. They try to label Ant as a legend killer. At first I was with it. And then I was like, man, you just beating up on old dudes, man. You beating up on old LeBron, old Steph, Jimmy Butler trash, Draymond Green trash.
That's what Randy was doing, though.
Yeah, but now you facing up against the league MVP, and you got 10 points.
Yeah, that game was crazy.
What we doing, man?
The game before that, boy, they was smoking. Okay, they was smoking them up. 40, 50 on. I'm like, fam, I'm going home. I'm not watching this.
Yeah, that game was trash. By the second, maybe by like the end of the first, I was like, man, ain't no point in even watching this, to be honest. Yeah. I had went out and bought a bottle, went to my cousin's crib, was chilling.
Yeah, it was no point, bro.
And yesterday, belt to ass. Now this. You feel me?
Yeah, man. Knicks is down 1-3.
And that's the other thing. I don't like how the series be mimicking each other.
Yeah.
One team is down 1-3, the other team down. Like, come on, bro. Where's the suspense?
Yeah, man. I ain't rolling, man.
Bring football season back, man.
That's
ready to see the Jets win a championship.
Good luck with that. Good luck with that, man. As we continue on in this journey, you know what I'm saying, episode 397, let's go into some wild tweets. And of course, I'm here for some reason.
What you tweet?
I'll read this one. At Codie Dre, I want to start a spaces and it's just me singing. Yo, this is an old tweet. October. This is from October of last year.
Old tweet.
But yeah, I really do. I got to be smacked. I got to be feeling right. I want to start a spaces, everybody in there. And I just want to be in there singing. What I'm singing? Oh, that's a good question. I'm singing some Usher, some 8701 Usher. I'm singing. That's the first thing I'm going to. I'm probably singing the joints y'all don't even like, not the singles from there. Like, I'm singing like album cuts from 8701. Y'all coming in there just hear me wilding out. like yeah, I want to do that, son. No lie. Is you know what I'm saying? At Codie Dre, y'all stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? It might go down. But yeah, that's that. Wild tweet again from Banks. Yeah.
Hold on. I feel like the tweet under it is more wild. I love when studs call me baby. Like, what are you trying to get into, big dog?
Yo.
Hold on. I don't even know what a drop is for that. Saying Banks said a stud called me handsome one day and leaned in for the hug while trying to grab my hand to touch her booty. It was fat, but hold on, big homie. Nigga said big homie shorty.
Yo, Banks live a. Yo, you know what Banks got to do, yo? Banks got to go on like what did they call the streams like on Twitch when you just outside like just
Oh,
living?
IRL in real life?
Yeah, that's what Banks got to do.
Yeah, nah. If Banks literally just bought one of the mics that you clip to your shirt and walked around and documented his life on Twitch, he'll be one of the biggest streamers on the planet. Because I feel like Banks is like Forrest Gump, where it's like, yo, what? Like your life is just ridiculous, huh? Oh, hold on, new developments. Even wilder tweet from Rock. Maybe she wanted a break from the PVC. See, this, this is the kind of listeners that we got here. That the PVC is crazy. You know what PVC is? Lame, man.
Look, man.
The PVC.
Wild tweets of the week, y'all.
Wild tweets, man.
Wild tweets.
Shouts to the wild tweets. Yo, so listeners, I know for the last couple weeks we've been like, yo, we're gonna pick somebody from the giveaway. I've been saying that for like 2 months. But this time, it's real.
Uh-oh.
And we even got I was gonna say the circle of death. No.
Oh.
We got the wheel of fortune.
Wait, hold on. We here. Okay, so we made it here. Now, what did they have to do to like get their names just in here? It's like just remind the listeners.
So basically, for the listeners, if you're new or if you forgot, to be a part of this giveaway, all you had to do was engage. You know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe, share, comment, comment on YouTube and all that on the videos. And that's it, really.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? You show some love, you comment, your name is automatically added to the giveaway. You feel me? You get a special piece of merch, a special piece of merchandise. You know what I mean? KP, you want to say something before I spin the wheel?
Yeah, so there's one person on here. I call him my main op, but Kid Cuddy, he support. You know what I'm saying? He been supporting for a while. Even before we announced the giveaway, he was commenting. He's our top commenter on the YouTube. I included comments from Spotify as well in this. And so because Kid Cuddy is our top commenter, he's on there twice.
Okay.
So, good luck.
Nice.
Man. Let's spin the wheel, see who wins.
I like that. Let's do it. And what do you know?
Yo, that's crazy.
Congrats, Ronnie Dwayne. Reach out to our Twitter, IG, so we can get your info and send you your merch. Thanks again.
Word. Shouts to Ronnie DeWeenie, man. Yo, Kid Cudi, you was right there, man.
Right there.
You almost had it.
I'm happy we had it on on film. So you know what I'm saying? It was right there. Close but no cigar. Ronnie Dwayne, what up, man? Congrats.
Shouts to Ronnie Dwayne, man. Shouts to Kid Cudi too. I feel like we should probably send him something anyway, just for being a good sport. What you got me for?
Yo, yeah, I already see how this pie about to go.
Kid Cudi, send the info. I'll send some stickers or something. I got a ton of. I don't know. I'll see what I got. I'll send you some.
Facts. Shout out to Kid Cudi.
Facts.
The comments are not
the nigga that got his car blown up.
Yeah.
You don't like Scott Muscuddy?
I just don't like.
Not a fan.
Yo, it's so much. It's so much that I got like, fam. Yo, Diddy, I ain't gonna lie. All right. Diddy hold him something crazy, so I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna just say that. I'm gonna just say that. It is what it is.
Keeping up with the trial. All I know is that Diddy blew his car up.
Diddy's like, yo, Cassie was like, we gotta have a meeting. Like Kid Cudi, her, and him got into the meeting, everything was going good. Kid Cudi was like, but what about my car? Diddy said, what car? And that was the end of the meeting. Yo, I was like, fam. Like,
that's it?
That was it. Like, he said, what car? And that was it.
Yeah,
like, you gotta read it. Like, fam. And you ain't do nothing. You at some point the word Glock 19 have to come to your mind and you gotta make moves. Like, nah, we not doing that.
They're afraid of Diddy, man. You not shooting Diddy. You're afraid of Diddy too.
I'll tell you, look, man. He blew up my whip. He threatened my life. All of this stuff is at some point.
You gotta stand up for yourself.
Yeah, exactly. I got money too. Like, money ain't longer than Diddy, but if I'm Kid Cudi, I got some money on too. I got some, you know what I'm saying? Put some bands on your dome. What we talking about? What are really, you gonna just stand there and get disrespected, car blown up? They want to kill you. You just gonna sit there and be like, well, it's Diddy, and just march along about your day? No.
Yeah. I wouldn't do that, but Kid Cudi would.
Hey, man. And another thing, I don't like how y'all turning on Young Thug either.
People turning on Young Thug? What he do?
He said Cudi a rat, LOL. And then everybody like, damn, we should have left him in jail. I'm like, oh, so this is what it is. Like, not the fact that all what we seen in trial or all the stuff he was accused of and did, but this is why we have to keep him in jail. But all right.
I ain't gonna front. Young Thug, if you don't drop no good music soon, you might have to go back to jail, my nigga. I'm sorry. And take Lil Baby with you. Both of y'all need to go to jail.
Yo, look. I ain't saying nothing else, man. This is not that podcast. This is not one of those podcasts. But hey, man, it happens. It comes out. We here though.
Nah, we here. We locked in.
Yes, sir, man. Shall we move on to the next segment of the show?
Let's do it.
All right, y'all, check it out. We got 5 Patreon tiers, okay? We have the $1 tier, which is just $1. It's a donation. We have the $5 tier, which is audio and Discord access. We have the $10 tier, which gets you audio, video, Discord access, and a discount on merch. And the $20 tiers for the ballers. You get all of that, plus you get to be on one of the shows that's on the Patreon, all right? Subscribe to the Patreon today. Become a patron. I'm Eve, and I approve this message. We out.
The Black Announce Table.
Yes, sir. Black Announce Table, episode 397. Boys in here, Sky High Eve, Codie, Dre, we here. Now, we understand Memorial Day weekend, a lot of things going on, and it was a wrestling-packed week as well, man. A lot of wrestling events. I'm pretty sure with a lot of things going on, we probably didn't tap into everything, but I'm gonna bring it up show by show. And any thoughts we have on it, we just gonna share. Listeners, if we don't touch on anything you guys want to hear our opinion on, just drop it in the comments. Let us know. You know what I'm saying? But let me bring up the first event I want to talk about. What is this? This is Saturday night main event. It went down. This is the card right here. Did you happen to see Saturday night main event?
I did see Saturday night main event. I didn't see the last match. Logan Paul and Jey Uso match. But I've seen everything else.
Any thoughts on anything that you want to bring to the table, you want to share before we move on?
Thoughts. Let's see. Bronson Reed coming back. Awesome. Let me give a fantastic for Bronson Reed coming back. He runs like his ankles are still broken. But I'm rocking with it though. My son came back, he looked jacked. He looked good. So I'm definitely happy he's back. You feel me? Zelina Vega, we might have to start a conversation. I don't know. I was watching. Maybe it was just a bad match. I don't want to be that guy, but
that's what we doing.
I asked the question in the chat. You feel me? I say, yo, is Zelina Vega trash? or maybe is it the match? You know what I'm saying? Because I have questions. You know what I'm saying? I'm confused. Because what I seen wasn't good.
It was that bad?
You can watch it. Just matter of fact, this your homework for this week. This your homework. Go. Don't even watch all that Saturday night main event. Just watch that match, and then next week we gonna discuss it.
Listeners, if you want to give us some extra homework, please do so. But all right, I'll put that on the list.
What else happened?
Yo, this John Cena R-Truth match lasted 4 minutes.
Yeah, it was a short match. As it should have been.
Yeah.
My fault, I had to yawn. But yeah, John Cena match, short match. Cena won in the fashion that you would think he would win. He kicked R-Truth in the nuts, hit him with an AA. That was all she wrote. R-Truth came out dressed as John Cena. He was actually Ron Cena. Found that kind of amusing. And yeah, it was what you. I really thought John Cena was gonna beat the life out of Truth, but he didn't. You know what I'm saying? Truth got in some decent offense too, which I found crazy, but it is what it is. What else happened? Can you pull the Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre? I like this match a lot. Damian Priest obviously won the match. And there was a little discourse online because Jesse Ventura was like, yo, how he just walked out of the cage.
I love it.
What is that? How are you going to do that? And people was complaining like, yo, Jesse Ventura, he's the old man yelling at the sky. You could walk out the cage. I agree with Jesse Ventura. As this is wrestling. Why are you just walking out the cage is the most anticlimactic way to win a steel cage match. Now, if you ask me, a steel cage shouldn't even have a door. It should be cage on all sides, and the only way to win is to climb out the cage.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I grew up knowing a steel cage match. Only way to win, you got to climb out. Then they started changing it. You could pin somebody, you could climb out, or you could walk out the door. Walking out the door is so trash. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, Jesse, I feel you. I'm on your side. Walking out the door is weak. But he hit him with a concerto. I like that.
Concerto, man. Shout out to Christian.
Yeah, man. Hit him with a concerto. And now if I was Priest, here's what I would have done.
Mm-hmm.
Hit him with the concerto, boom. Then I would have stepped over him, climbed out the cage, and that's it. You feel me? We got to add insult to injury a little bit.
Yeah.
But just concerto to walking out, come on, man. What are we doing here?
Yeah, I said like I heard he said something and then just walked out. And like you said, it's the most anticlimactic thing. Like,
yeah,
it was just like it didn't go over well with people that was watching.
Yeah, nah, bro. We got to get rid of that walking out the door. Matter of fact, let's just get rid of the door. Make it all cage and just climb out the cage for the win.
No, I'm with that.
That's the only way to get down, if you ask me.
I'm
And
with
then the last match, like I said, I didn't see the last match, but as you see, Jey Uso is still champ, so we know it went down.
You know what went down? The Cold Man.
You feel me? Now I also heard Cody Rhodes came back. Now this is why I'm upset I missed the final match. You feel me? Because Cody Rhodes came back. We got some type of John Cena and Logan Paul interaction. Like I missed. I guess what leads up to Money in the Bank.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only thing I'm kind of upset about. But you know, KP said the pop for Cody Rhodes is crazy. I would imagine so because wrestling without Cody Rhodes been kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
SmackDown at least. SmackDown need Cody Rhodes bad.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like you mentioned, setting up the Money in the Bank, they didn't made it official. It's John Cena and Logan Paul against Jey Uso and
Cody Rhodes.
yes. Yeah, that's the main event. Well, not sure if it's the main event, but that's a match at Money in the Bank. But yeah, I didn't watch Saturday night main event. I wasn't really interested in seeing it, but I see we got a couple of things that's noteworthy from it. Like you said, Bronson Reed joining up with the Paul Heyman, Seth, and Braun crew, Cody Rhodes returning and stuff. So I'm saying I'm not mad at it. That's cool. Not mad at that, man. Another thing I wanted to talk about as well, NXT Battleground went down as well.
It did. I did not see Battleground. I actually forgot all about Battleground.
Yeah. I do want to, I bring this up because I do want to give a shout out to Trick Williams for becoming TNA World Champion, first WWE contracted superstar to become TNA Championship. So shouts out to Trick.
Shouts to Trick, man. Walk your trap, take over your trap. Be joined. My son Trick losing his mind, man. He want to win gold so bad he had to go to another company and steal somebody else's championship.
I ain't mad at it.
I respect it.
I also want to give a shout out to Joe Hendry as well. Like he held that title down. Like he did what he was supposed to do as TNA champion. Like he got a match at WrestleMania. Like he was in the Royal Rumble. Like all of this stuff is him like just getting it over and stuff. And like he's still over and everything like that. Like what he did with it, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? That's a successful title run for Joe Hendry in that TNA championship.
Yeah, I was gonna say he got a lot out of that championship, but to be honest, I think he did more for the championship than the championship did for him. You know what I'm saying? Joe Hendry, I don't want to say he's a household name. Obviously, he's not, but the Joe Hendry brand is kind of bigger than the TNA championship. You know what I'm saying? He's over here, like you said, featured on WrestleMania, the biggest wrestling event ever, Royal Rumble. He getting called, you know what I'm saying? He's out here wrestling in these matches, in these big pay-per-views or PLEs, whatever you want to call them, as TNA champ. I feel he made that championship look good, man.
Yeah, man. I'm
respect on it.
Not even gonna lie. Big shouts out to both of those fellas, Trick and Joe Hendry.
Yeah.
Over Femi defeating cosplay Randy Orton. Yeah, man.
You're not a fan of Miles Bourne? No, it's okay. All right. We don't got to talk about it.
All right, cool. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. That Sol Ruca, I seen the finish of the Sol Ruca Kaylani Jordan match. That like she hit that finish is
yeah, what she call it? The Soul Snatcher?
Yeah.
Off the top.
It's something. It's something. I'm gonna just say that. I don't necessarily like it, but it's cool to look at. Is it a good finish? I don't think it's a good finish, but it's
Is it because it's not practical?
Yeah, like that's the only thing.
It's not really a practical move. That's kind of that. You know what that move reminded me of? The Ember Moon. When she used to do that, like stunner off the top rope.
Yeah,
moonsault stunner.
Yeah.
Now that move was tough, but it was, in reality, it was like, yo, this move is so ridiculous. And I know you messing your back up doing this.
That's a fact. Shouts out to Mickey James. Mickey James sold that like death. She was sliding across the ring. I'm like, yo, yeah. Where Mickey James at? Man, come back in the ring and get buried by somebody on the current roster today.
Nah, she don't need to do that.
No? All right, my bad.
Isn't she in TNA?
I thought she was on the wrestling show.
Oh, LFG?
Yeah.
She is, but she's just a coach, and she got replaced by Michelle McCool.
Oh yeah. We did talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so come back, man. Come back. Charlotte needs somebody to beat, man. Charlotte ain't, you know what I mean? She need a win.
Yeah, we throwing the.
I just want to see it in action. I don't care.
We throwing the old folks at Charlotte now. Damn.
Man, Charlotte. Go ahead. Charlotte she out there mixing it up with Alexa Bliss now. Like they got something in the works. You know what I'm saying? I'm curious to see what that is because we need to see the evolution of Charlotte Flair as the character. So, you know, I want to see what's that's looking like. I want to see what that be about. You know what I'm saying?
As long as Charlotte doesn't end up getting like demon possessed by Alexa Bliss, joining the Wyatt Sticks, doing some. Oh man, please spare me.
You don't want to see that?
The demon possessed Charlotte Flair? I'm straight.
This is being recorded on a Tuesday. As we see on Battleground, Stephanie Vaquer retained her NXT Women's Championship, but tonight she lost her Women's Championship to Jacy Jayne, and Ricky Starks lost his NXT North American Championship to Ethan Page. So yeah, a couple of title changes on NXT. Shouts out to y'all that tap in. You know what I'm saying? So that good stuff.
I have not watched NXT since maybe last year. Since you called it garbage. Yo, this show trash. Why are we even watching NXT? This show trash. We don't even talk about it. And I was like, damn, you're right. We don't talk about it. Stop watching right there.
I mean, we can't. Like, we record. Like, we really. I mean, we can, but it's just not. You know, we setting up for the show. We things to do. We got to come here. Like, we can't really sit in and really tap in with it like that. So it's like, and it doesn't interest me like that. To be honest with you, it really doesn't.
Yeah, you don't got to sway my opinion. It's all good, brother.
I mean, the listeners ain't complaining. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Yo, Codie, y'all got to tap into. Y'all ain't saying that. So we doing something, right?
Y'all know what y'all get over here, man.
And what's that?
Main roster only. Main roster only, man.
Nah, like.
Now what's happened to NXT when it, if it's something groundbreaking or something for real going on.
Yeah.
We'll mention it, but.
Yeah, well, that's all. We'll mention it, give our little thoughts on it. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, like, with NXT, I'm looking back on like the past rosters of NXT, and I looked at NXT 2.0, and just looking at that where it was Braun Breaker and Carmelo, like, and looking at previous rosters from NXT, it's like I feel like you get all of these people there. And if they could get like one or two like top talents, like they cool with it. And then the rest is just like y'all be over here doing some. I feel like you get one out of like the roster pool, like that's a success. Like with that, they got Braun Breaker. Like you got one in the possible with Carmelo if you book him right. But we got a sure thing with Braun Breaker. So that's a success. Like, you know what I'm saying? Is looking at that NXT phase to where it was Adam Cole, Tommaso, Gargano, all of that crew right there. Like, did they really get like one? Like, you know what I'm saying? Now that I'm thinking about it, it's like, would you consider that? What I'm trying to say is, would you consider that as a success? Like with those talents that you got in that time period, like because now that I'm thinking about it, none of these guys really became to like that level type of talent. And KP, you could chime in on this if you want, because I know you like to call these guys dweebs. So
Who, the old NXT guys?
yeah, like in that NXT phase with the Garganos and Tommasos, and
I think the biggest star to come out of it was probably Drew McIntyre, if you want to count him as an NXT guy.
I probably wouldn't even count him as an NXT guy. He obviously he was there and stuff. It's just like, because we had a lot of people in that little time period in that, to where it was like they had Karrion Kross, Keith Lee. A lot of these guys was like they didn't transfer over well into being on that level.
You know who I thought about the other day who would have been perfect to be on the SmackDown, like the mid card? Dijak.
Yeah.
I feel like if Dijak was still here, he could have fire matches with the likes of Drew, Priest, LA Knight, Jacob. You feel me? Now we got Aleister Black back. Him and Aleister Black could put on. I feel like Dijak would have been a good person to have. Even him and Cross. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like he would be a good, and even like the way he wrestles, his style of wrestling is like he could wrestle that big man style, but he's really agile. You know what I'm saying? So he could do all them moves that he really not supposed to be doing. Kind of like a stretch four. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I really mess with Dijak. Like you say, he's very diverse. You could put him in the ring with anybody, and you're gonna get a good match out of it.
I feel like he would have been perfect to have on that SmackDown mid card.
Yeah, the cards just wasn't in his favor when he got. I don't know what they was doing with him, but
Me either.
Like he's definitely someone should be on a roster right now in that mid card and just going to work.
I wonder what he's doing. Is he even signed anywhere?
Nah, not that I think of.
Damn, Triple H missed the call, man.
Yeah, I haven't heard nothing from him. I seen him on Twitter every once in a while, but
he's an MLW.
Oh, he is?
I didn't know that. Triple H make the call, man. Get Dijak on SmackDown.
I'll be tapped in the MLW. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I feel like Rusev should be on NXT.
I feel like Rusev shouldn't be in WWE.
Chill.
Hey, where the applause at?
Don't worry, I got you right here.
That's hate. Y'all hating on Big Roo.
This NXT Black and Gold graphic has Adam Cole, Samoa Joe, Shinsuke, Finn, the Dweebs, Gargano, and Tomasa, KO, Sammy, Oscar, Bailey, Bianca, what's my girl, Sasha Banks, and Io.
Okay, that's like
all the women stars.
I think that's early too, right? Like
that's early. That's the early Black and Gold.
I would take Finn and them off. Like the dweeb I consider Adam Cole.
Yeah.
That reign of terror.
Oh, so you're talking about like 2017 to like 2019?
Yeah, I completely tapped out, stopped going to their shows.
Yeah, like the people I had mentioned with they had Karrion Kross and Keith Lee, like in that time frame.
Yeah,
with them. Yeah. Because like the people you name, like we know, like those are, you know what I'm saying? I don't gotta say nothing about that. But in that period. Like, don't get me wrong, the product on the screen, like they probably had some of the best matches.
Yeah.
Those matches was good, but like when you come to that next level, it's like, okay, stars now. We want to make stars, like main eventers, upper mid card, like players, and like it
I
did.
feel like they could have. Actually, Adam Cole could have been a thing. He ran. He left. He wanted to be with his shorty. He wanted to be with his homies. And now he looks like the most average human ever.
Mm-hmm.
Who else you mentioned? Kyle O'Reilly. I remember they did the Kyle O'Reilly experiment where they tried to make him a thing.
That was bad.
After Adam Cole. Nah, it didn't work out. Roderick Strong. He had a little motion after all that with the what was it, the Diamond Club or something like that?
Undisputed Era.
No, after Undisputed Era.
Diamond Mine.
Yeah, Diamond Mine. He had a little bit of motion, but he left, ended up going over there. Damn, who else you mentioned?
Yeah.
All them dudes, man, they had a chance. Even Tommaso, I feel like he could have been something, but he got hurt. Oh, they teamed him up with the Miz.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, after that, they teamed him up with the Miz, and he was wearing all them glittery ass clothes and yeah, man. Dude, the Miz. I tried to warn y'all about the Miz, man. Yo, I tried to warn y'all, bro. The Miz is not to be next to, bro. You on the main roster, man. You do not want to be next to the Miz.
Looking like Alexander Wolf.
Then what? A-Kid.
Yo, chill, son.
I was about to say, what year is this? We got Bobby Fish.
Look at this roster. It's 2019.
Babatunde. I haven't heard that name in years.
Dabba-Kato. That's what I know him as. Commander Aziz. He had some names on him, boy.
That boy got some names on you. Chase Parker. Who the hell is that? Cameron Grimes. Cameron Grimes is nice. Dennis Arnell. Who the hell is that? I ain't never seen him before.
They had Deanna Parrott. They had some man.
Dio Madden. He was Dio Madden for all of like one episode of Raw. And they had him on the announce team, tried to stick up for Michael Cole or whoever it was, and Brock Lesnar played him out.
Jessamine Duke. I remember these dudes. Look at Swerve.
That's crazy. I thought that was Bow Wow. Jordan Miles. Jordan, what's his name? Oma Bean.
Yo, chill. Why you even try? It's not a chance. Not Casey Canizaro. Yeah,
Karen Q? Who the hell is that?
Who? Oh, Karen Q? Yeah.
Dan Cassius Ono. I was thinking Cassius Ono was nice. Kona Reeves.
Kushida didn't work out.
Mansoor.
What's the other nigga name? What's that nigga name? Kenta? Hideo Itami? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, he was always getting hurt.
Yeah.
Percy Watson.
Yo, look at this roster.
Omari Palmer. Isn't that what's his name?
What's that nigga name?
Omari Palmer. Wasn't he?
Oh.
Yeah, there we go.
Rena Gonzalez.
I
wonder what she's up to right now. Probably in the Judgment Day.
Riddick Moss. I thought Riddick Moss was gonna be something.
So did Paul Heyman.
Paul Heyman said Riddick Moss had had the chops to be a world champ, but called Braun Strowman trash.
I mean,
Maybe he on to something.
he halfway right saying that. Yeah, man. Velveteen, man.
You know, Velveteen Dream was like in an IG comedian skit like last year. I didn't even realize.
You know what? I ain't gonna say nothing. Drop the ball on Velveteen and Tyler Breeze, man. Tyler Breeze, he could have. I like this gimmick. I'm not sure how far it would have gone, but I like this gimmick.
Tyler Breeze. You think we can get Tyler Breeze on this show?
Definitely. All he doing is playing video games.
True. It's not like he busy.
And he got a job over there. He doing something, right?
He said he doing something.
He doing something over there.
Until I find out what that is.
Oh, he's a writer on the NXT brand.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Well, shouts to you.
Shout out to Tyler Breeze, man. Come on the show, man. Let's talk about how they fumbled. But yeah, that's what we do, man. We just take somewhere and just go down a rabbit hole of NXT superstars in 2019.
Dead ass.
But yeah, man. Let's get into Double or Nothing.
Right.
Double or Nothing went on as well. Yeah, let's talk about some Double or None. Double or Nothing. You know, they gave us 45 matches. What they did. 11 matches on the card. I ain't gonna hold you. I seen a handful of matches from this show. I did see Mercedes and Jamie Hayter.
You make it a ritual to make sure to watch Mercedes Moné.
I know it comes off that way, but look, this started at the same time as the game, and you know at 8:00, the tip off don't really be at 8:00. So
it was like 8:10.
Yeah, so I was watching this. I ended up watching that whole match, and then I forgot the game was on. Then I turned back on the game. But let me tell you something, man. 5 stars. I'm giving it 5. Mercedes and Jamie. Mercedes Moné winning the Owen on the women's side of thing. That was dope. Yo, this card had 3 5-star matches. I ain't gonna hold you.
Well, for why am I not surprised she won the Owens Cup? She won just another belt to add. You don't find that suspicious?
What's wrong with that though?
Come on, man.
Can we talk about it for a little bit?
So she not Mercedes Hogan to you?
Putting on my Mercedes. Hold on, I gotta start banging on the table. Hold on, I'm putting on my Mercedes cape. Yes. What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it?
How does this help anybody? And how does this help a women's division that needs help?
I mean, are you not entertained?
If you just here to take everything and you're not putting back, you feel me? You're not depositing back into the soil. You know what I'm saying?
It's coming though.
How is it?
How
is it coming?
You gotta take. She's taking you on this journey, my brother. You just gotta bear with us.
I just said she's taking you on a journey.
As she's taking you on this journey, she's giving you some of the best wrestling she's ever done in her career while on this journey. So it's just like, can you be that mad? It's like every match you see is more than likely a banger. It's like, all right, what you want to see? Who do you want to see in this picture? Go ahead. Let me know. Because if you're looking at the talent, it's like, this is Mercedes Moné. This is how you build up. Well, she already star quality. She's already a star, but it's just like, nah, now I'm going to put my foot on the neck of the women's division and show y'all. And she's going out there and showing it. You know what I'm saying? I could see if we had somebody in the woodworks, just like, nah, we got to give her opportunity. We got to see them lace. It's not there. It's not there. Unless you know somebody, unless the listeners know somebody, it's just like, why not? Have Mercedes step on everybody. And then, hey, look, it's leading to a match that I want to see. And I think this match between her and Toni Storm should be the first women's AEW main event. Like, I think what's my man? My man said that brain freeze. But yeah, somebody else said like, yo, this should be the first women's AEW main event. And I completely agree. Mercedes Moné, Toni Storm at All In.
I agree too, but that would have to be like those are the two biggest women you have in your company.
Yeah.
Who else they got that could do that? They don't got nobody else that could headline two women. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that would make the most sense.
And like, I'm all for people holding on to titles and like collecting W's if they're giving me fire. If you're going out there and just putting on doodle for like every time you out there and just holding on to the title like a Jeff Jarrett or somebody, it's just like like Jeff Jarrett TNA joint or some of those matches for Triple H Reign of Terror. It's just like,
I mean, I'm all for collecting titles too if the titles mean something. You hold on to Rev Pro Championship. That don't mean to me.
And this is where you get the upper hand in the argument because these titles,
they ain't shit. That's why I know it's like, bro, that's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, you collecting all these titles at these meaningless, worthless titles. Off you're Sasha Banks, Mercedes Moné, you will go down as one of the greatest female wrestlers of all time. And you over here beating up these, no offense, ladies, but these no-name women. It's like, come on, like it's like taking candy from a baby. That's why I don't respect it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, you better than that.
You don't want to see, yeah, Mariah May coming over. Don't worry about Saraya. She ain't even there no more.
She writing books.
What's the other shorty name, man?
Willow.
Where Thunder Rose at? She got hurt again? I don't know what she on. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, it's just like and Athena, they gave us that match and she just went away. It's like
Tony Khan not knowing where his people at is a trend, clearly. You seen the last week we asked about Scorpio Sky? I guess somebody heard it and he was like, yo, I'm right here, y'all.
I peep. And then he come out the woodworks with like, yo.
He was like, yo, I've been ready to work for mad long. Tony ain't hit me though. He ain't sent me 30 so I could drive Uber.
I'm telling you, and even I think he said it. He might have. Well, I don't know if he said it, but somebody was like, he must have said something in the interview that got somebody pissed off or must have did something. That's how Tony Khan play, though, son. You go out there and like you probably too friendly with the other side, or you got a friendship or something. Like
that is the most sensitive locker room, sensitive management, sensitive higher ups I've ever seen, bro. You can't be friends. You can't even look in that direction, or else they're gonna shelf you.
That's not where you want to be, man.
Yeah, it's nasty, bro.
It's not where you want to be with Double or Nothing. I seen that. You know what I'm saying? I already seen. I have nothing more to say about that. Tune back for this Ricochet and Mark Briscoe stretcher match. That was cool. What else I seen on here, man? I gotta go back and see this Okada joint. This
time was Toni Storm defeated who? Mina Shakara.
I ain't see that one, but I did see this.
I seen they kiss though.
Oh, word, they did.
Yeah, shouts to Toni Storm for running the Let's Be Honest angle. Yeah, I like that. Yo, Toni Storm, you got a fan out of me. If after every match you kiss your opponent, swag.
Just because of that.
Word.
Man, I ain't gonna hold you. Swerve and Toni Storm. Look, AEW was the right move for y'all, man. Boy, did y'all made the most out of y'all opportunities over there, man.
Yeah, man. Toni Storm took a pie to the face. It was like, yo, you know what? I'm out of here.
Can you blame her though?
Hell yeah. You gotta work your way up, girl. What you mean? You too good to take a pie to the face?
But I'm ill though. Like
I didn't say you wasn't. I'm just saying you gotta work your way up. Roman Reigns had to get dog food thrown on him.
after he won the world title 15 times, like he was already made there.
Nah, but look, you feel me?
Nah, he trying to break it down. Nah, so Tony
You gotta get broken down and get built back up.
Tony had just came up. I mean, she over here eating pies to the face. Like, damn, they don't even know me like that. And I'm just getting pies to the face. Like,
Yeah, they threw a custard pie in Tony Storm's face and she bounced. That's it's still funny to me. Good move though. I'm glad you found your way in AEW.
no, it's only funny because it's true. That's what makes it even more funny. Cause like, nah, that's what happened.
Didn't she quit like days later?
Yeah. She was supposed to be at like some house show. She didn't show up. And you found out she quit.
Hey, I don't blame her.
Y'all don't respect me? No.
Yeah, that pie. I think didn't Charlotte throw the pie in her face?
Yeah.
Charlotte must have threw that with some force.
Hell yeah. One of them carnival pies. Pies you see at the fair.
It just so happens it's Charlotte, another very talent from Charlotte.
That's not how Charlotte's fault, man.
Nah, I think if it was anybody else, Tony might stick around for another month.
Charlotte must have threw that pie like prime Randy Johnson. Threw that pie like prime Randy Johnson. Nigga, CC Sabathia. Threw that pie 100 miles an hour to the face. Yeah. Charlotte must have put some heat on that pie. Oh man.
Yeah, man. I'm blaming Charlotte. I'm sorry. It's right there.
Oh my goodness, man.
Oh, that's a good one. This Anarchy in the arena match. Heat. That was some fire, man. That was some fire. And they got this trios match of doodle sandwiched in between fire, like two fires, and y'all just got Adam Cole and Paragon. I ain't even know they changed the group name again. It's Paragon now. Like,
what's Paragon?
Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, and Roderick Strong.
Man. Come on, fellas.
Wasn't they like Kingdom before, and then
it was an Undisputed Kingdom or something like that.
Yeah, coming from Undisputed Era and now Paragon. But yeah, this was
swaggerless.
Yeah, they could have like this match. I seen these final three matches, and that they could have left that off. They could have put that on Dynamite or Collision or something. The main event though, Adam Page, Will Ospreay, Adam Page winning the Owen, fire, and Adam Page will challenge Jon Moxley, and I don't even know if he gonna end up winning and ending Moxley's reign, because I think now that Darby reached
Mount Everest,
Mount Rushmore, he coming down now. I think you got to give the title to Darby, man. Let Darby, because Moxley and them, they got history and everything. Sent them off TV and whatever. It's like,
you think so?
I would do it.
That's what I'm saying, yo. And all right, maybe this is just the Vince McMahon brain. You feel me? But if it was me, I would have had a briefcase or something at the top of Mount Everest waiting for Darby Allin. And if he really made it, you got a contract. You got a contract right here to the AEW Championship. That's fire. And then instead of having to trek down, in my brain, this is how everybody comes down off Mount Everest. A helicopter picks you up like you in Warzone, like you just won, and you fly off. So that's how I would have had Darby. You feel me? He made it to the top, gets the briefcase, climbs the ladder into the helicopter, flies off. And then at one of these AEW pay-per-views, it's random. Yo, you see a helicopter landing on top of the arena. Who's that? Darby Allin pop out with the briefcase. Just flew from I don't even know what Mount Everest is. Where's Mount Everest at? Fiji or something?
Oh,
Mount Everest and Hall. Yo, where is Mount? I typed in Mr. That shit said Mr. B. Where is Mount Everest?
Mister.
The Himalayas. All right. Nepal and Tibet.
Where that's at?
That's over by like India over there.
Yeah, Darby tweaking.
Yeah, that's over that's in between India and China. So apparently, let me ask ChatGPT, how long would it take to fly from Mount Everest to Jacksonville, Florida? Oh,
Could have just asked SIri right there, but ChatGPT, I guess, is smarter.
No, I'll mess with ChatGPT over SIri, to be honest.
Word, SIri ain't lit like that.
Nah, SIri be getting in the way. I'll be working. SIri be turning my music down. Like, oh, come on, man. See, look, I just said a name. She activated. How long does it take?
Well, he's looking that up. Did y'all file your SIri settlement claims?
Oh, I thought you was about to say something else.
Niggas was about to say taxes. Codie was like, taxes?
Word, like, what we doing?
Don't tell.
They probably owe you like $20 for up to 5 devices, I think.
Wait, explain this.
So there's always settlement lawsuits. These companies have always been sued. The latest lawsuit is for like $95 million. Apple is being sued for because SIri listens. We already knew she listened, but Apple is now paying for it at the tune of $100 million. $20 per device, up to 5 devices. As long as you have. So here's the trick. I don't know if you guys delete your devices from your iCloud, but don't do that anymore. Because Apple and T-Mobile was like, during the last settlement, just last year, they were like, you didn't own an iPhone 7. And like, I fit all of the descriptions. Like I had a 7 Plus. I had the speaker issue, but there was no record of it because it's an older device. But if I would have kept it on my iCloud, it would have been right there with the serial number, the IME, all that good stuff. So don't delete your devices from your iCloud. Leave them there, because when these companies get sued, they owe you money. It may not be a lot, but in this case, Apple sent me $100.
Damn. How do I claim my $100?
I'll put it in the group chat.
Oh,
everybody has had 5 of these shits, and we've all encountered that error. It's not even an error. It was designed that way. And they're now being serious. Like, it just happened to you, literally. So they've been sued.
Damn.
My money on
some bread, word. Money being made around here. Money being made around here. Big old house, diamond rings.
If you like that kind of thing. Oh, man. Yeah, I need that. Shouts out to KP.
Thanks.
Appreciate that, my brother. I'll be spending that money on liquor, I'm sure.
Putting that money on Aaron Judge to hit a home run.
Of course. just want to give the bread to FanDuel like this.
Just to get disappointed. Yeah, Aaron Judge stink. Nah, really and truly, if I'm putting the money, here's what we doing. $100 Apple gives me. We putting that money on hot hitters. Who's hitting? There's 3 people that I trust right now that I know will smack something out the park for me. It's Shohei Ohtani. It's Kyle Rowley from the Mariners. And Kyle Schwarber from the Phillies. Putting it on them 3. I might turn that into like 30,000. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's how I know. I'm so out the loop with baseball. I only know one of the names.
Who, Shohei?
Yeah.
Son,
I'm so out the loop with baseball. I used to follow baseball OD too.
it's ridiculous. I'm tapped into. It's really nasty how bad the analytics is for baseball, bro. I'll be looking at where these niggas play, what the weather's like, when they playing, if it's windy, how big the baseball park is, the odds, or you feel me, what the percentage of them to hit a home run is in that park based on how big the field is. It's really sick. But anyways, shouts to Shohei, shouts to Cal Raleigh, shouts to Kyle Schwarber,
Shout out.
shouts to Tony Storm.
Shout out. Yeah, man. Shout out. But that's all in. You know what I'm saying? Listeners, and man, anything, like I said before, man, anything that we missed or whatever y'all want our opinion on, please drop it in the comments, man. And y'all know what dropping comments look like. We already gave away some merch today, so
Word. Hell yeah.
follow up with that. Do I have to do it, man?
Nah, I mean, I don't know what you about to. It's something I want to bring up. I don't know what you about to bring up.
Go ahead, Eve. I'll leave it up to you.
Finn Balor, you are Garbaggio.
Damn.
Doodoo, son. Yo, if it's anybody that needs to just retire from pro wrestling and be a mailman, it's Finn Balor, bro.
Wait.
They like New York so much. They just opened up a food bazaar on Linden. They turned Linden Multiplex into food bazaar. Go down to food bazaar, get you a job, man.
Wait, yo, can I please set it up? I just want to set it up, so because I was going right there too.
Oh, do your thing.
So, look, man, it's Monday Night Raw, y'all. It's Monday. We here. It's Memorial Day. We have a Money in the Bank qualifying match. You know, we had one earlier in the show with Penta Dragon Lee and Chad Gable. Amazing match, amazing TV match, by the way.
Facts.
Chad Gable almost died for our entertainment, but you know what I'm saying? We'll get to that at a later point in the show.
Y'all don't show Gable enough love for me.
Yeah, you always been Chad Gable's your guy.
Hell yeah.
We had one. All right, so to main event the show, we had a Money in the Bank qualifying match. It was Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, and Sami Zayn. You know, great match. You know what I'm saying? You already know it's going to be a good match. Look at the names in the match. So at the end of the match, it starts breaking down. We see Braun Breaker. We see Bronson Reed. Look at all these Brons. Braun Strowman, LeBron James, Bronny. Like all of the Brons came out. You know, everybody was there. Then Dominic Mysterio pop out. You know what I'm saying? Dominic, you know what I'm saying? He ain't helping your mans out. So what Dominic do? He come to help his mans out. Bring a chair out. Like, yo, they doing their thing. Here you go. Slide a chair in the ring. Boom. Finn Balor go to pick up the chair. Nigga gets his face stomped into the chair for the L. I'm like, yo, I never laughed so hard. And like, fam, like you are ass.
And the funny thing is, it's always by the hands of Seth Rollins, man. Like, you won the Universal Championship, but you tore your shoulder. Seth Rollins. Now this, and I'm pretty. It's been other times when him and Seth Rollins faced off, and Seth just got the better of him, brother. Just it's okay. Be a mailman. UPS. Balor Club. Go ahead and set that on fire, man.
That was it. That was it, man.
Finn Balor. It must suck to be a fan of Finn Balor in 2025, bro.
Like, it's not even the fact that he lost. It's not because look, you know what
You
was
always
gonna happen.
lose.
We knew it, but it's just how. It's like, fam, your man slide you the chair. Like,
you know what the sad thing is for Finn? I don't even expect him to win no more. If Finn's in a match like that, I know he's losing. And I know he's taking the pin. That's how bad it is. Hey man. Finn, you better off you could go align with the Good Brothers wherever they at, man. Y'all could go relive the glory days. Get your Bullet Club shirt. Go dust that off wherever it's at. Have a blast, man.
They'll take over in AEW.
Finn, I told you, Finn is one of those guys that you mentioned Swerve and what's Shorty's name? Tony Storm. I feel like Finn would have been one of them guys. If he went over there, he would have had a run, a run and a half. Oh wait, hold on. New development. Finn Balor's estimated annual salary with the WWE is around $7 million. This makes him one of the highest paid performers in the industry. Well,
look,
$7 million. You want to stomp my head into a chair? Go ahead, brother.
I ain't gonna hold you. 7 M's.
7 M's.
Shouts out to Finn. I'm back. Let me pick up the shirt.
7 M's. Yeah, I ain't going. 7 M's is a solid. Cause imagine like 7 M's. I'm a simple dude, bro. 7 M's. I could get a Dodge 1500. You feel me? I could get me a pickup, and I could buy a house, probably in like Hempstead, in a Lowski, and I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying?
7 M's.
And I don't even need nothing like no wild. To be honest, men are simple. You know what I'm saying? I could get a little L-shaped couch, a 50-inch TV. I got the P5 already. All I need to do is get a little Wi-Fi box. I'm chilling.
Yeah, we eating good.
Word.
For life.
Telling you. I got my Blackstone grill in the back. Going crazy on that.
You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Shout out to Finn.
Or shouts to Benjamin, man.
You see, you know what I'm saying? That made me. It don't change the fact you a loser on TV, but you off TV, you a winner.
Word. It don't. Yeah, you're right. It don't change the fact that you're a loser, but it puts a lot of things into perspective.
Exactly.
$7 million, I'll lose too. You seen the Miz life? The Miz is a known loser, and that lived fabulous.
Hey.
His wife bad, his crib big.
Man, 7 M's. I would have told him slide all the chairs in the ring.
Word.
I get stomped on all them motherfuckers.
Y'all need me to go through a table too?
Let me help y'all with that. Set it up.
Man.
Hey man, that's dope though. That's dope. Yo, Finn won. Cause like, yo, it's times he don't even be wrestling on the show. You just show up there, go in, quick match, take a L.
Yeah, have a little segment.
Something light.
Shouts to Finn, man. Still losing, but you're losing with a purpose. So I respect it.
I also want to give a shout out to Jey Uso for forgetting his promo. That was fun.
Happens to the best of us, man.
I know, because it's so many times Jey Uso just go out there and just look lost. But you could tell, like, he definitely forgot some of his promo. And it was just like,
how you forget your promo, bro? You say two words, 4 letters.
That's my guy. I mess with Jey Uso because of stuff like this. Because like that would definitely happen to me. I'd just be out there lost, but I wouldn't handle it as well. I'd just be like,
yo, man.
I start using other people's catchphrases. Like I start bugging out, tweaking. Like See, Jay is my man. He hold it down. Like he held it down. He got it together. But look, man, it's not confirmed he forgot the promo, but it was awkward. It was awkward. So shout out to Jay.
Jay, hey man, it's forgetting a promo happens, brother, but it's too easy. What you do is too easy, man. All you got to do is let the crowd do the work. And you could just fill in the blanks. It's like punching in on a rap track.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's a fact, man. Big shouts out to them boys. Like I mentioned in the earlier Money in the Bank qualifying match, Penta, Dragon Lee, and Chad Gable, they put on. That was dope. Big shouts out to Julia. She qualified for the Women's Money in the Bank.
Shouts to Julia.
Anything else I got to mention? Anything else that needs to be said?
Hey, I'll say it. New Day. Y'all need to come up off them titles. Y'all and Finn Balor. Go ahead. Start delivering packages, delivering mail, man. Look. And this isn't New Day hate. Because I love the New Day. As much as y'all do. This is just I am not feeling this at all. I don't like the New Day, the heel New Day. I don't like the music. I don't like the attitude. I don't like nothing about it, bro. Nothing about it entertains me. I'm good. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? In fact, I would like to actually like the New Day. You know what I'm saying? I would actually like to cheer them, but what they doing is just weak, and I can't get behind it. I can't stand for that. So,
yeah, and it's dragging down that Raw tag team division. That tag team division is ass
dirt.
I'm not gonna like. I'm really not, like the War Raiders. I mess with them. The American Made, them and the New Day though, it's like, fam, is not it. That ain't it. That ain't the combination. Nobody is carrying nobody to like, all right, cool. They could bounce off them and make it work. And none of that is going on here. Like they got to do something with that tag division. Like everything you said about the New Day, I completely agree with. It's not going. And it had so much motion. It had so much motion. So.
It had legs until I don't know, man. It had legs until two things. They stopped having them on TV, like they would stop and start on TV. And then when I seen the clip of that fan cutting Xavier Woods up, Xavier Woods was like, yo, you paid for that championship. And the fan was like, where's your championship?
Nah.
Where's your championship at? I was like, hello? Seen that? I was like, yeah, nah. I can't get behind that, man.
Yeah, nah. See, the wrestlers be stronger than me. Knowing I'm in that position and I get buried by a fan like that, I'm smacking it. I gotta do something to get over real quick. My impulses go crazy. I gotta get my get back real quick.
I gotta do something to get over. Nigga, this is real life. You talk about I gotta get over.
I'm still in wrestler mode. You ain't gonna have me look weak out here. I gotta get my get back.
You think he Hulk Hogan? Nah, I gotta get over. Nah. Nah. You ain't Hulk Hogan, nigga.
Oh man.
Gotta get over real quick.
On my Hogan shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that ain't it, man. Shouts out to LA Knight. LA Knight going to Money in the Bank. And the Wyatt Sticks, man. The Wyatt Sticks came back on it was Bray Wyatt's birthday. You know, they came in and they interrupted the tag match. It was Fraxium against the Street Profits for the tag titles, I think it was. And we got the return of Wyatt Sticks, and they got involved with that match. They attacked the teams and blew out a birthday candle because it was Bray Wyatt's birthday after. You know, and they try to hide it. They try to clean up the ass with that. You know what I'm saying?
Clean up the ass.
They try to hide it, but like, don't get me wrong. I love that. That's dope. That's dope. But it doesn't change the fact it ruined this match though. And like they got where they been at. Like, why is this happening right now? Now y'all just interrupting the tag team match. It's just like, I understand it that you want to get that moment on television. They could have been somewhere else on the show. I don't know.
No, I'm not the biggest Wyatt Sticks fan, so I heard they came back and I immediately started sulking. But shouts to them. I don't know, what they're gonna do. So I'm gonna just have to watch and see. But I'll keep an open mind to the Wyatt Sticks again, and we'll see what happens.
I mean, if they going after them tag titles, that's another tag team to throw in the mix for SmackDown's tag team division. Since I was just talking about Raw's, in comparison, they are killing. They are killing Raw's tag team division.
Who, SmackDown?
Yeah.
SmackDown's smoking Raw's division.
Like, it is not even close. Was it Street Profits?
The Raiders,
Machine Guns, DIY, Pretty Deadly,
and Raw got who? American Made, the Raiders, and that's it.
New Day.
What happened to Carrillo and Angel Garza?
Oh, they teasing a little
breakup.
Yeah, but they did.
What about Joaquin Wild and LWO? No. What about what about, man? Why don't they just team up Andrade and Santos Escobar? No. Now I'm just teaming up all the Spanish people.
Yeah, we got Miz and Mello. They throw them in the mix.
Mello don't Miz.
Come on, that's not heat.
I'll holler at y'all next week.
There you have it.
Mello don't Miz. Man, get out of here.
Hey, man, we got Miz out here talking big shit. Mello out here with a big ass chain on. Like, come on. Yeah.
He called his train Dre.
That's not heat.
And the chain don't got no diamonds in it. Come on, man. Gotta put a couple diamonds in there, man. Please.
Come on, man. Y'all ain't messing with that.
Oh.
What y'all talking about, man?
We didn't bring it up earlier, but WrestleMania is going to be in Vegas again next year. So y'all will not be seeing me next year at WrestleMania. I thought it was going to be in New Orleans because The Rock said so. And this is just another time I believed what The Rock said, and it turns out to be a big fat lie. So from here on out, anything that Dwayne The Rock Johnson says, I will automatically assume that it is a lie until proven that it is the truth. Also, WrestleMania in Vegas, I'm going to be real, we didn't need that again, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure Vegas is a cool city, but can we get Dallas, Texas again? New Orleans would have been dope. How about Miami? You know what I'm saying? How about Atlanta? You know what I mean? Come on.
Now we talking.
Philly was a cool, you know what I'm saying? Because it was right there.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Let me read.
Toronto. Y'all could have went to Toronto with it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
WWE, man, y'all ruining things, man. Y'all too money hungry, man. And it's gonna end up killing. It's gonna end up I don't want to say ruining as in like ruining WWE, but it's going to turn that heat down on the product. So,
Brother, I sent y'all the TikTok like 4 months ago. Y'all didn't watch it?
what
It was
TikTok was that?
it was a dude that he was like, yo, the WWE's corporate greed is gonna lead to their downfall.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, damn, I was like, yo, this brother's spitting. I gotta find that TikTok, but he was basically saying that really, you know what I'm saying? The fact that they're so money hungry for everything that it's gonna lead to them like people are still gonna watch, but it's gonna lead to people not really showing up for events and like that and shit like that because they outpriced.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I just did the comparison a few weeks ago on Wiretap, where it's cheaper to go to the Beyonce concert than it is to go to Monday Night Raw.
Yo, that's crazy.
You know, so
That's insane.
it's getting real expensive out here, man. Real talk.
They got that bag. They said they made the most money they made in any event was last year Mania ever. Well, this year Mania, my fault. But they made the most money. They said run that back. Run that back. I mean, I understand like
Yeah, I
why
get
you
it.
do it, but come on, son. Y'all already made the announcement. And it's just like,
We already up.
yeah, it's like you can't be doing that, man.
We already up mad points. That's the equivalent of Tom Thibodeau keeping Derrick Rose in while they up by like 50. Like it's like, bro, we don't need to. You know what I'm saying? We good. Pull the starters.
This the second year in a row that they done did this too. By the way,
They did last year.
Did with Minnesota.
Yeah, they did it with Minnesota last year. Like they leaked it. Well, the council leaked it. Like she was giddy. She was like, "I got a big announcement coming later this week, y'all." And WWE like gave her a phone call and was like, "Yeah, we're gonna hold it in Vegas now."
You don't have an announcement to make. That's tough.
So yes, this is the second year they done did it.
Jeez.
Nah, yo, they so hungry for the bread. Like y'all getting bread regardless. Like, damn, son.
Take it easy, man. Greed, hey man, greed is one of the 7 deadly sins. Y'all seen T Small Hood Legend, man. That's a greedy bastard. Greed is no good, man. In any way, shape, or form. Be very mindful. You feel me?
And it sucks. It sucks for the people that is like diehard and like wanted this moment. Like, okay, I could finally go to a WrestleMania. It's right here. Let me plan everything out. I'm planned it. Got travel. Got this. All of that set up to just now get this. It's like, come on, son. You can't be doing that.
Nah, even like kids, it's like, yo, my son's a big wrestling fan. It would be cool if I could take my son to WrestleMania or SummerSlam or any of these events. But damn, tickets are $1,200 for, you know what I'm saying, a lower bowl seat. Can't do it. Let me tell you something. Maybe you can do it if you use code BATPOD, man. Get $20 off your order. You see where that takes you. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just saying.
We trying to help.
That's all. I'm just looking out for y'all. That's it.
Can't say we ain't never did nothing for you.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, man. We got any other news that we might have missed out on? Because we should have brought that up early in the show. That was a big one for this week.
Yeah, the WrestleMania. Let me see. I was looking through the chat. Goldberg said he trying to have his last match in Israel. The dude who made Hulk Hogan's theme song is dead. I felt like, yeah. R.I.P. to him.
That's a classic. That's a classic tune right there.
Is it like, yo? It's funny because I remember in one of the early episodes, I called his guitar riff the guitar of racism. I don't know who it was, but R.I.P. Rick Derringer.
Yes, R.I.P.
Swerve has a shoe releasing May 28th. The Who's House Swerve Answer 3. Him and Reebok struck up a deal. It's gonna be available at Champs if y'all want to get some swerves.
All right. Swerve still has a staple in his tongue as well from the match at Double or Nothing, and you know what I'm saying, he had his little kicks on. So shouts out to Swerve. Y'all want to go and cop support? I'm not gonna say that about him, but if you want to support Swerve,
I think that might be it.
yeah, you have it.
I'm looking through everything. Yo, shouts to KungFuEddy. He was just recently I think he was doing his pod and he had on the shirt. So I just wanted to shout him out. Feel me? If you haven't gotten your shirt, go ahead, tap in. The shirt's still up for what episode is this? 397. I think I might yank it by 400. Haven't decided yet. But yeah, if you haven't gotten yours, make sure you go get yours, man.
Yeah, man. Shouts out to Eddie, man. Eddie was on there reacting to the whole Double or Nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's dedication. It's all on his page. So shouts out to Eddie, man.
Facts. Shouts to KungFuEddy.
Yes, sir. That's it, right?
Yeah, we picked the winner. Shouts to what's his name? Ronnie Dwayne.
Ronnie Dwayne.
Shouts to Ronnie Dwayne one more time. You feel me? Listeners, make sure you comment, subscribe, share. We're very close to 6K on YouTube. I would like to cross that threshold. Maybe by like the end of June. You know what I'm saying? That would be nice. So yeah, let's get us to 6K. I'll just drop the fake money on my fault.
Damn.
Let's get us to 6K, man. YouTube.com/Black Announce Table. Go over there and run it up. Patreon too. Patreon.com/Black Announce Table. Wiretaps up there behind the scenes. I want to do a little bit more on Patreon. We didn't do a bonus show in a little minute, but niggas been working. I ain't gonna lie. Brother's been busy.
Yeah, we gotta knock out a bonus one for him one time.
It's a fact. I'll talk about it off here. I was about to be like, you know why we ain't do no bonus? This why. Nah, it's all good. But yeah, man. I know what the deal is. Patreon.com/Black Announce Table. If I had more things to promote, I would promote it. But that's about it for now. Until I get something else.
I give my all. I give my all.
We up out of here, y'all.